Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Gemini reading, the new moon on June the 6th. So, happy birthday, Gemini. We're in your season. This is a general reading. My hope is that it will resonate, at least some of it, for most of you. But if you're interested in a personal reading, the information for that is in the description box below. I am giving away a free reading on or about the 1st of June. So I'm in the process of doing that as I make this video. And I picked the receivers of that from the comments and from the donation sections that I previously received. So thank you to all of you that participate in that. I particularly am grateful for your presence here now. So thank you for the support. And Gemini, your overall energy for this new moon is the Hanged Man. This is interesting. There is naturally a lot of ideas, information, and communication that is fueling your efforts at this time, and you are needing to pull back in order to assimilate and process all of the ideas that are coming to you. What you are talking about with others, what you are sharing, the information you're receiving is altering your perception of what you're doing and who you are, what your skills are, so that you are understanding that you need to open up the way that you see things in order to identify and recognize the opportunities that are coming towards you so that you can maximize those. This is all about communicating, sharing your ideas, sharing information so that you can be inspired and motivated, and to inspire and motivate others to begin something in a fresh way. It doesn't mean you're necessarily starting something new. You can be. This feels more like you are rebooting something. You are re-envisioning something on new, broader terms, more inclusive terms. You're seeing the implication of something you're working on in new ways, and you are gathering your intel, your connections in order to activate these new possibilities you see available. In the present, the Queen of Earth. This is really confirming your solid skills, the development of the skills, the practical tools you have to manifest, to stabilize, to secure this new beginning, to secure this project, to make it bigger, to magnify it, to ground it in potential abundance. It feels like you've established a framework, perhaps an organization, a team that is very efficient and productive. And these are the skills that are helping you to reevaluate the potential impact that you can have, so that because of this structure, this foundation that you have in a practice, in a methodology, you're able to sit firmly in this place of maximizing the potential rewards, the potential effect, the practical tools, that are allowing you to create this new direction, that is allowing you to see the greater potential, the greater application of what you're doing for more people. In the past, the Six of Waters is connecting you with an experience of the past. This can be a way in which you are recalling or reconnecting with an individual, an event, an experience of your own talents that that reminds you of the joy, the opportunity to express yourself in a way that was non-judgmental, that valued the play, the creative aspects of what you do, so that your interaction with others around this natural talent or gift is what you are being reminded of. This is sort of the sacred mission, the joy, the authenticity of the core of what you do. And for you, it is that ability to not only play, to communicate, but to learn from everything around you. It's the very process of learning that you are reevaluating and understanding and absorbing into your present energy. This can be an opportunity that's come around, an old connection that you are engaging in that is helping you to share what you're doing and understand that there are much greater implications of what you are attempting. The future, the wheel of fortune, this deck calls it Fortune's Wheel. There is a huge change that is coming towards you. And part of this is something that's been building for some time, Gemini, for you. This is not so much the good fortune or luck that this card is sometimes associated with. This is actually the establishment of uh, the foundation of the opportunity that is meant to grow for you, that you're meant to expand into the world. This is you establishing a method and a framework that is going to grow as its impact reveals itself. So you are building perhaps something small, a small team, a small tool you're examining, exploring, you're building that is going to grow and can expand as you expand. This is something that is stabilizing you and inclusive of all of those individuals and communities that it impacts, so that there is kind of an incremental participation in this tool. Not simply the consumption of this tool or this achievement, but a way in which others can interact and build on to the success you've achieved. If this reading is resonating for you, Gemini, please like this video, share this video with others, comment if you feel so moved to do so, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled service. I feel good when I can help others. And I think the utility of that is very clear. This is sort of indicating your motivation in communicating, that you are motivated to help others. You're building tools that will serve others in some way. Not exclusively. It doesn't mean that you can't make money or become abundant as a result of this, but it does mean that you see the utility of this for many people as we move forward. And I pulled from the Hummingbird Oracle Sweet Surrender. Let go, and lighten your load. Then sail freely through the open door to inner peace. This is inclining me to believe that you are coming to accept that despite the success of your efforts, that many may have netted you some abundance, some rewards, some development, that you're accepting that your true motivation is in helping others, in helping communities, in building a tool, in offering something practical that will alleviate suffering in the everyday lives of others. You're about building bridges in ways that others can communicate with one another. The Queen of Earth in the present is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Hermit card. Okay, so you have really had to release some failures, some disappointments. You've had to relinquish this, not only disappointments, but the very idea of disappointments. Taking more ownership of your responsibility in whatever whatever didn't work out in your past has led you to a clearer sense and an appreciation for the lessons you've learned, the way in which you understand yourself, your needs, and your desires better. Appreciating that you understand your deservedness to be successful, to receive the things that you desire, to pursue your dreams is what is leading you to the abundance, the dreams that you want to pursue. And this has come through an ability to retreat, to establish your own authority. As a communicator, there is so much coming at you. There feels to be a kind of jockeying for authority. However, as you accept your own motivations, understand what you have created and built, the mastery that already exists as a part of what you have grounded, what you have established, that you have renewed this belief in your own authority, that you own this particular adventure, you own this particular path towards abundance, towards greater service to the world. And that comes out of a real acceptance of who you are, that these are your ideas. And when you're in this very uh, multiple world of communication, sharing ideas and information in our information age, the idea that you are standing in your authority is what inclines you to be a leader at this particular place. Despite the way you're organized, that you're establishing your leadership in this enterprise, in this effort that you're undertaking. In the past, the Six of Waters is clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Moon card. Oh. There are ways in which you have really gained the courage, the heartfulness, the soul in order to face down what has been difficult, what patterns, what actions, what behaviors you recognize as being, as restricting your activity, as limiting what you're willing and able to do as part of a pattern to be released. You're understanding that the things you feared are actually places within yourself, within your experience, that can offer you support and acknowledgement. When you realize that these things that are hard to look at offer you gifts, but those gifts only exist when you're able to still yourself, to let go and allow yourself to be in silence, that you access that inner peace, that sense of your own richness, your own creative capacity, your own ability to attend to the things that you desire, that you want to build, the pursuit of your dreams. And it could be through a reconnection with something or someone from your past that helps you to face down something that you may have escaped from in the past. But now that you allow yourself to sit in perhaps what was a challenging experience, you are able to access the growth, the sense of yourself, authentic sense of being embedded in your talents, in your gifts. That those are the things that define you, not the failures, not the disappointments. Those are merely steps along the path that are bringing you to this place of true foundation. In the future, the Fortune's Wheel or Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, in your area of work, activity, your employment or profession, you are inundated with opinions and ideas, not simply of those you work with or for, but in the social atmosphere, in the world, lots of ideas about what is needed, what is the best way that information should proceed, that data is legitimately accessed, that privacy is a part of the way that we share ideas and information. All of those concerns are part of the strategies that you've already mastered, and there's much in this reading that is indicating that your intuition is right on point. You know the way to go. You know not only the way to go to maximize what you have, the service you have to offer, but the way that is best for you, the way that allows you to promote your own sense of truth and justice in the world, the way that brings you to victory. And this is not just about social victory, professional victory. This is about personal victory. This is about healing those things that may have restricted you in the past and recognizing that those are all a part of your talent, your strength, the willingness, the joy in being with yourself, listening to your intuition and trusting that. That is now coming as a result of this ability to make friends with your subconscious allies, to be in stillness, to call upon those invisible beings that support you and that recognize and validate your truth. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Earth in your present with the Knave of Chalices or the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. You have built up and are quite possibly not only establishing a social foundation that celebrates the growth of others, but you are potentially moving into a relationship that becomes a portal to your ability to grow and build something in partnership. This feels very much like a marriage. Internally, you are uniting the many parts of yourself into a cohesive whole. You're honoring your wholeness. You're understanding that by partnering with another, by opening up to the possibility of partnership in whatever form that takes, that can be with a group, that can be the establishment of a resource for others to join together in celebrating your growth and the growth of others. This is a celebration of the openness to your own creative talent, your own imagination, and it's also opening you up to personal love and fulfillment, to joy, to reconnecting, quite possibly with a relationship or a strong partnership from your past. I'm going to finish up this reading, Gemini, with a yogic oracle, yogic path oracle. And I'm hoping that you have gained something from this reading so far. And I've pulled Sita. And I will look up Sita is the goddess of devotion and loyalty. You've devoted your entire self to a person or project, and your loyalty cannot be questioned. Even in the face of harsh treatment, you have endured in the name of love. Sita remained loyal to her husband Ram, despite being told he was dead, and when another king wanted to marry her. When her husband returned, he did not believe her fidelity. She said, "If I am telling the truth, I will jump into this fire and will not be burned." She stepped into the fire untouched, proving that she was indeed loyal. Sita understands how much you truly care and the sacrifices you've made. You've displayed selfless devotion, which is one of the most holy things you can do. In serving those you love, you serve the divine. Thank you, Gemini. Until next time, namaste.